I'm going to try to find here some audio of Chris Jericho.
Oh, seriously?
Here's Chris Jericho. Let me go to this.
What could he have had to say for himself after that abomination that he took part in?
Let's go to this. I believe this is about the Anarchy in the Arena extravaganza.
We had to record the whole thing in an empty stadium, obviously. Then last year was kind of a combination of the Stadium Stampede and then a live, the finish was in the live arena. So when we were talking about what are we going to do this time, we thought about a couple different things, a couple different names, and then we just said, let's make it kind of a Stadium Stampede, but in the live arena.
I was standing in the back. We were standing in the back in the arena, and literally I said, like, well, Arena Anarchy.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, shit.
Anarchy
Well, then
in the
you ended
arena.
up going to Anarchy in the arena. It was better, but it was just like we were looking. It was a great choice.
Yeah, we wanted to do something with that spirit, but transpose it into the live arena. Now, a street fight is a street fight, but we said, let's just go completely over the top, and also keeping in mind that we have 10 people and only so many cameras, and we got to keep it where the fans can kind of still see what's going on.
Lost that fight.
We came here on Thursday and just started talking about it, and that's when I started thinking, like, okay, this is going to be really cool. And then being out there and feeling it, I think people really enjoyed it, and I think where Tony placed it in the show was very smart, because it was the right place to kind of
put the money mark over
the last, third of the whole show.
Let me stop it there for a second. You say Tony Khan can't admit if anything's wrong. He does a better job of that than Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho thinks every idea he has is a great idea, and Tony Khan nods along.
Not only that, but here's the, and by the way, Chris, I washed my hands of you a while back for being a Trump-sucking religious nut, but now you can't even have any integrity about the wrestling business. You're just like the rest of these jack-offs. You got to go, oh, we had this idea and we all talked about it together. And we sat down and we came up with all these cool things to do in this fake shit that we do for all of you. And what a performance. And it's all my idea, but it was all fake too. And fuck. They've all lost their fucking minds. And if they ever do accidentally have a match that people kind of halfway believe and it looks somewhat professionally done, they'll still go out there and talk about how they came up with all these entertaining things to fake do for the people's entertainment. Can you imagine Vince McMahon and or Steve Austin and or The Rock and or The Undertaker sitting down there telling the fans how fake the show that they just put on was? Or would you think that they are not so egotistical that they have to let everybody know that it was their idea even when it sucked, and they just let the fucking thing draw money on its own? But that's professionals instead of egotists and amateurs. I'm disgusted by everybody involved.
Sure. One more.
Because of the way this match went and everything like this, do you think this can be like one of your company signature matches, like where you do it once a year, or every 18 months, or, something you go back to as like kind of one of your regular?
I think it's a more sustainable solution than Stadium Stampede. Yeah. I think Chris is the master of reinvention, and I think once again, putting heads together and with Chris's great mind, we reinvented and did something, and now we have Anarchy in the arena, and
we were very proud of Stadium Stampede. But we said we were originally thinking maybe we should call it that, but it's a new version of it. But then we said that was a product of its time. Maybe we'll revisit it, but now we can do an Anarchy in the arena whenever the time is right, no matter what time of the year it is.
Oh, good God!
Thank you. My favorite part of the match is the song playing through most of the match.
That was his favorite part. Who is this fucking weasel speaking?
I'm not exactly sure, but by the way, what journalist begins their question by, my favorite part was this?
Yes, my favorite part of the coup of the government in El Salvador was when they came out and played the record.
And then whose idea was to kill it?
So I think when we were talking about it originally, we were kind of harkening back to New Jack when his music would play throughout his matches, which kind of took away the fact that there was just basically plunder and just garbage.
Which took away the fact that it was a garbage match with nothing going on.
Added some excitement to it. So we thought, okay, so if we can play the music for the first third of the match, that will kind of sustain it to where people see it's just kind of basic. Well, not the thing was basic, but just kind of until we get to some of these bigger moments. I think because no one's ever done that here in AEW or anywhere since then, it's kind of it kind of makes it seem different. It makes it different. And then I thought, well, this is great. And I'll be the party pooper who hates this song. And let's break the soundboard. So let's put a soundboard thing up there and we'll break it. And that was my favorite part too. Like as soon as we hit the ground, it goes off. And like I was telling Tony, I was like, I love wrestling. I still love wrestling.
Oh my God.
Moments like this. Yes, it's comic, but it's like the asshole heel just hates music. And it's like, I'm going to smash this.
No, we were all screaming, stop that fucking music. You did us a favor. You fucking, die. I hope you die. I hope you die, you motherfuckers. You don't love wrestling. You hate wrestling. You shit in wrestling's face. What else did he have to say?
Let me go forward a little bit more, but there are his general thoughts on Anarchy. I also like the idea that we're supposed to think Jericho's an old curmudgeon who hates music. That's how we were supposed to take that?
I don't know what the fuck they're thinking about. And again, if they did get anybody, any simpleton that would believe their logic-bereft, nonsensical fucking wrestling matches, then they'll come out and spoil it for that one knucklehead by telling him it was all fake too. What in the world have we come to here where you go out and legitimately try to hurt yourself and other people and then tell everybody afterwards it was all fucking bunch of bullshit?